Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Transforming with Sarah. Thank you as always for clicking on today's video. For my subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for your continued support and following along. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all like today's video, and I just hope that you hit that subscribe button and choose to follow along with my ketovore transformation weight loss journey. Now, of course, today is my week 5 update on keto. So I'm here to provide to you guys again what happened within the week and of course what I'm seeing on the scales. Now not too much has changed this week, so I thought I would also add in something different. As mentioned in my last video, I am working on some homemade recipes and items. So I did get a bunch of things on Amazon to kind of kickstart my homemade recipe process making situation. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so of course I did just complete my week 5 on keto. So I wanted to let you guys know what happened on the scale. But as a refresher, I've more lately been doing a ketovore, almost into carnivore, meaning that 70 to 90% of my diet is meat and animal byproducts. And then I eat very little vegetable. I think out of this entire week, I maybe had like 2, maybe 3 meals that had some vegetable in it. So mostly I'm just primarily eating meat, eggs, fish. You can do cheese. I'm trying to keep away from that because I know it can cause some unnecessarily inflammation and even constipation, things like that. So I'm trying to kind of stay away from the cheese. And the dairy as well. The pretty much only thing I add in is of course the grass-fed, grass-finished butter. And then on my weekends, as my weekend treat, I of course always put the heavy cream in my coffee as that weekend treat to just keep me motivated and for something good for myself, which is something I always suggest for losing weight, is to make sure you're always doing something that makes you just feel happy. So there wasn't much change this week on what I was doing. I think I did just do about 5 days this week on walking. So I usually do it after work. I'm now up to about just under 2 miles each day. I do plan on adding more, but since the time change is getting darker earlier, and I'd prefer not to be out walking in the dark. So I guess I'm either thinking on trying to shift my walking to a different time, or just try to keep doing what I'm doing and get as much in before that sun sets. So my exercise has been just about the same. My eating, like I said, I've transitioned more into the ketovore, more into carnivore. We'll see how that goes. So going back to my week 5, like I said, not too much change here. Now, I did actually lose 1.8 pounds this week. So that brings my total for the 5 weeks that I've been doing ketovore this round to a total of a 20-pound weight loss. And it brings my overall from my absolute heaviest of 308.8 pounds to 34.5-pound weight loss. So I know the scale's not going down super fast, but I'm still super excited to see it just continually go down. And even just to see last week on those changes in my progression photos definitely helped to motivate me. Now I did actually find this article showing how weight is just a number. It doesn't necessarily show what is changing in your body. And I will go ahead and link that below. Please look at it if you have been stalling out or you just see that scale barely budging or not at all. It definitely got me motivated to know that, hey, it's okay if the scale doesn't move a lot or even doesn't move at all. You can still weigh the same weight and look thinner and fit and better. So I will go ahead and share that with you guys. Hopefully it will bring you inspiration like it did for me. So I'm just happy to see that scale still continuing to go down. I'm at that total of 34 pounds and I'm just motivated to keep going strong. But yes, that was my week 5 update. Pretty short and sweet. Not too much difference, just still going along. I still have the same energy and everything like that. No new side effects or anything. So the second part of my video, I thought I would just go ahead and of course do my Amazon unboxing video. I am planning on making homemade mayonnaise. Now I do have 2 different recipes I'm going to try. So after I tweak it and figure out what I like the most, I will go ahead and share that homemade mayonnaise recipe with you. Also, I'll be doing homemade bone broth. So I thought if I could even just make our own mayonnaise, that's why I started doing this. So that way we could cut out all those unnecessary additives and just eat as healthy as we possibly can. So I went ahead and got a bunch of things on Amazon to kind of kickstart my homemade recipe ingredient making. So I thought I'd just do a quick fun unboxing video to share with you everything I got. Now, of course, everything was on Amazon, so I will link everything below. I didn't write down the prices or anything like that, but those links, of course, if you click it, you'll see. So these are just things that I wanted that I thought would help with this whole process. Now, of course, I did pre-open the box because I didn't want you to have to watch me struggle to open a box with like a knife or scissors. So I did pre-open the box, but I haven't actually gone through everything. So yes, that's my explanation there. Okay, so most importantly, because I'm doing a lot of bone broth and mayonnaise, is storage for that. We did have some mason jars, but not much. So I found this mason jar set on Amazon, which I absolutely love. I'm super excited. I can use it for not only the mayonnaise, the bone broth, but I'm also gonna do freshly squeezed lemon to add in for water, or even in the mayonnaise, you do want to put in some freshly squeezed lemon for the best flavor. So it's just, simple mason jar. But this specific one, I think it was a pack of 10, I want to say, and they do come with different colored lids. They have like orange, blue, yellow, green, and then they do have the sealing rings as well to help with prevent leaking, anything like that. And then what I really loved about these was that they do come with these like chalkboard labels and even a little chalk pin. So you can just, every time you put something in, you can just erase it and then write in what is in that jar, because I love to label things and just see clearly what is in that. Not that you could probably tell anyways, but it just, I don't know, makes me happy to label things and know that they have a place. All right, moving on. Now I did talk about wanting to do freshly squeezed lemon or maybe even lime juice, so I thought this would help, because I could even just toss it into some waters. Even when you're fasting, you can add in a little bit of lemon or lime just to give you that extra little bit of flavor. So I did get a lemon pressed. It's just pretty simple. It's one of the cheaper ones because I do try to save money when I can, you guys. So this one, it is the steel. Pretty simple, plain forward, lemon press, but it'll definitely help to do the fresh lemon and lime juice. Now the next one isn't for my homemade, but is something that I really wanted to do for keto, and which I'll link below. Before I started keto, when I did my blood test, I was actually a little bit deficient in vitamin D. So I did start taking a vitamin D3 supplement. Now I did look last week and noticed that within that, the gel within those D3 vitamins, they did it with, I think it was canola oil, if I'm not mistaken. Which is again something inflammation that you don't necessarily want. So I did look it up on Amazon and I did find these by Sports Research. It is a vitamin D3 and the oil inside is a coconut oil. And coconut oil is definitely much healthier and it won't cause that inflammation for you. So I'm super excited to just know that the vitamin I am getting is healthier. So always check your vitamins, by the way, because even the magnesium I was using before, which I haven't been doing anymore, had some stored sugar in it. So always even check out the labels on your vitamins, believe it or not, and you'll probably be surprised. But this one I'm super happy with. I think it was only like $14 for 360 capsules. So this will last me an entire year for just $14. So I was so excited to see the amount and the coconut oil, so it's just so much healthier. Now, of course, you will be seeing this probably after Thanksgiving, but on my side, I'm coming up on Thanksgiving, and there's this recipe I really wanted to try from a fellow YouTuber. Neisha loves it, and I'll go ahead and link it below, of course. She shared her mom's modified keto cornbread stuffing, so I definitely wanted to try that out for Thanksgiving. And one of the items on that was pork panko. Now, pork panko is really just crushed up pork rinds, which you can buy at the store for like $1. But when I tried to make my own pork panko for my crispy chicken bites, it was still a little bit rocky because I didn't have like a pin roller, so I just made do with what I had. But you can go ahead and buy on Amazon some pork panko, already ground up, of course. And then with this, there is, of course, no carbs or sugar added in. It's just some salt, and it is good for protein and all. You can even do it on carnivore if you're thinking about that as well. But you can use it for essentially breading. So I'll use it in the stuffing, or I can use it for my chicken crisp. It's just a little bit time saver there for me. So that's why I decided to try it off of Amazon. Yeah, so I went ahead and got some pork panko for the upcoming keto, you know, stuffing cornbread. And I did get two things. This one, again, not necessarily for homemade things. It's just something I had my eye on for a while. Something special for me, I guess, for my coffee. So I did get here I am opening the box. Sorry, y'all. Let me show you what I got, and then we can open the box. I did go ahead and get a milk frother, which is really good for just stirring up your coffee, or if you do like one of those green tea lattes or like shakes, anything like that, you can just stir it up so much easier. Primarily, I'm just gonna use mine for coffee because that's pretty much what I drink. I do have some matcha green tea. I might go ahead and try it again. I don't know, we'll see. But right now I'm just primarily doing coffee water. You guys know I've been over all of that before. Of course, it comes with the instructions. Now, I really like this one because it is wireless. It is also rechargeable, so I don't have to go out and buy batteries. I am bad with batteries and forgetting to buy them, and then when I buy them, I lose them because who knows where I put it. So this one does have two attachments. Of course, the milk frother one, and then kind of like the balloon mixing style. And then essentially you just attach it in, and there you go. So it's just super easy, and then you can recharge it at any point. Yeah, pretty simple, but it'll give me, especially when I use my heavy cream, or even when I'm trying to mix my butter in, because that's how I spend most of my mornings, is trying to get that butter finally mixed into my coffee. But this will definitely help to go ahead and get it all stirred up quicker, and maybe even get that little bit of foaminess in my coffee, which I absolutely love. And lastly in my box, which I was most excited for, I think, was this little beauty here. An Immersion blender, which is probably bigger than I expected, but I'm super excited. This is what's really going to help with my homemade mayonnaise, because in my mason jar, I don't have to take it out. I can literally just mix my mayonnaise within the mason jar, you know, super clean. And then of course the detachable parts of it, are dishwasher safe, so you can just toss it in after that. So it saves time cleaning other things. So let's just take a look here. I've been super excited to see. Okay, so this one does come with multiple like additions, adaptations to it. Arms, I don't know what you want to call it. But of course the main one is the blending one. Now it also has, yes, I know it comes with another frother addition, but I'm just saying, guys, like, this thing is big. I'm not gonna pull this giant thing out for my morning coffee just to make it fluffy. So that's why I got the smaller one, because that's, you know, the only time I'm gonna use a milk frother more than likely is just for my coffee. So I want to pull out this giant thing just for my coffee. But yeah, this one, like I said, it starts with the one for the multiple blending. Of course, the different speeds, I can always do a review on it later, but with this, I could easily just dunk it into the mason jar and it will kind of mix up in there so I don't have to clean as much. And I think it will just be pretty handy. So I was super excited to try this out and even just try out my very first homemade mayonnaise. Hey, by the way, if you guys already have some homemade items that you make, please go ahead and comment below and share that with me, because I'm all about trying to do homemade, eating as clean and healthy as possible. So share all that information with me. I would love to learn more. So yes, definitely let me know. And then of course in the box, I'll just pull it out here. Like I said, it does have 2 other additions to it. You can always use like the whisk beater as well. You can add it onto it. And then finally, of course, another milk frother. But more than likely, I'll just use my handheld one unless it's something where I need a higher speed. Then I could probably use it with the Immersion blender. But that pretty much wraps up my box. I did get a bunch, but I'm super excited to start making homemade recipes and items and just share it all with you guys. Let me know if you have other suggestions. I know it's a pretty random video, something different, but hey, I just wanted to share it with you and give you something different than always that same update. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this or just more videos from me, as always, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate all of you for following along with my crazy keto weight loss journey. So until next time, remember to stay strong, stay positive, and you've got this. Bye, everybody.